Warning, this video is only for 14 and up, and if you're under, please leave this video because I will not be accused of something I don't want to be accused of. Please, if you're under, leave the video. Stories go through the air. You can listen and you cannot. But stories are here to help. Understand what is right and what is wrong. But sometimes stories can do the opposite. There's no right or wrong. You have to form your own opinion. But that is not what you're here for. You're here to listen to this silly little god of this channel. Listens to his mind going on about his stories, about the different worlds where he's traveling to, and where he can make some small different in a timeline. Welcome to the Blue Mask What If channel. Hello everybody, this is Blue Mask and welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys will enjoy my video. And let's begin. Hello everybody, this is Blue Mask, and did you like the new shorter intro? I'll probably leave the rest of the old, intro in the descriptions of my videos from now on, because it was like almost 2 minutes long, and I think people got annoyed with me having a long intro with a warning at the beginning. I think I was getting annoyed by it, and I think others were too. That's why it's like minus 30 seconds long. So it's a minute and 20. 1 minute and 20 seconds. So yeah, that's a shorter intro. But I still really wanted to keep my old, intro to my channel, so I'm keeping that one. So yeah. If you enjoyed, leave it in the comments. If you hated it and want me to switch back, please leave that in the comments, so I will do that. But anyways, we'll come back to another part of what if Izuku was the next reincarnation of Link? Or was the next hero of Hyrule? Another name I have for this series of videos. Well, in the last video, it's been a long time since I last talked about this series. Link and Zelda has arrived to UA, but I don't think they have done their test yet. So probably it's gonna be this video or something else. I'm just gonna record this first and then figure out shit. I just want you guys to get an explanation from that. And this is probably going to be an earlier one. I am doing this recording on Monday. So yeah, I'm doing this recording on Monday. I will see how long this video will take me to make. So yeah. Like I said, Izuku and Zelda has arrived at UA and has gotten their birds, or their rideable birds, to UA in a kind of stable that looks like for horses, but more are for their birds. That is mostly it, what I can remember. So yeah, hope you guys will enjoy. I will figure things out and listen to my old videos. See you in a little bit, and see you in a few seconds. Have fun listening to this story. Okay, I just watched back and yesterday where I started recording this, starting to record this, but somehow that audio file got deleted from this, so I had to repeat myself here. So it was not at. They have already done the Aizawa's test in the beginning of UA. They have done the training thing, but instead Izuku convinced All Might to look at people's outfits. So we're gonna do something else this episode, so hope you guys enjoy this one. We start the next day after the whole incident with All Might and Izuku criticizing Class 1A's costumes, with them, helping them out with everything else they needed to understand that was bad in their whole design. Literally Hakukore's costumes, and I think Momo's as well. Because literally there's a lot of faults with the costumes in the beginning of the series. When Izuku woke up the next day, the day after the whole criticizing everything else, Izuku woke up to see Zelda starting to pick out some tools and laid it on her table that she makes support items on. What are you doing, Zelda? You were up early. Oh, I just need your arm for a moment. Does it need repairs? Oh, no, just a checkup. Oh yeah, it's that time of the month. Izuku stood up from the bed and walked over to the bathroom and picked out some few towels. Izuku walked back and, laid back on the bed, making sure that the towels were under him, under his right shoulder. He was leaning. I think I said. Okay. The door is on the. It looks like the normal dorm room with the. When you saw the whole room where Ochako actually fainted, saying it's like the whole. In the show where she fainted, saying it's the size of my house where Ochako fainted. Yeah, it's that kind of room, but just twice as big. And Izuku's is on the his bed is on the left side. The table's on near the door. So Izuku picked out some few towels and walked back towards the bed, laying on the edge of the at the bottom of the bed, so his right. No, he just lays normally. I'm sorry. He's laid back on the bed after he put some towels under where his right arm is. I did say it was on the right side of his arm. Izuku lay there where Zelda came, rolling over with a rolling chair and started to click off Izuku's arm. After pulling out some few slime came out because it had to be clean and everything else. Yeah, a little slime came out because Izuku's arm is connected to his muscles. So the end of the arm is a pole that's set into his right shoulder. So it can I did explain it a long time ago, but I think Zelda would have made some few more better upgrades when she came back on the service. That Izuku's arm is more quicker like his normal arm. So he can react really, really fast. With his normal arm a little slower, but anyways. But instead, Izuku has a pole on the arm itself, so it can set into the shoulder, and so it doesn't actually just fly off it. It's not like Bucky's, if you remember that from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series. It's not like that arm. It has a pole in the shoulder area where he can set it back in, but need Zelda's help for that. Maybe a few future episode I will literally explain the whole idea. Anyways, when Zelda grabbed the arm out of Izuku's shoulder, she grabbed another towel that he brought out and cleaned the end of it. Ooh, it really needs some cleaning. And I think the inside of your shoulder also need one. Zelda walked over to her table and placed down the placed down the arm and picked up a kind of a circular device that looks like the end of Izuku's arm, but has a different kind of look for the pole. Or rod. If I'm gonna be exact, it's a rod. Metal stick? I'm sorry. Zelda walked back and places that device into Izuku's shoulder, blocking the inside of Izuku's muscles and everything else off from the little air that comes in. She placed it there, and Izuku could feel it started to clean up the inside of his shoulder area. Izuku sat up and grabbed the towel they used and put it into a close. I forgot what it's called, but he puts it in a basket, closed basket, I think it's called. Sorry, English is not my original language, so I forget some few words. He puts the towels in a closed basket so they can go down to the washing close fuck not a washing machine, a clothes dryer, whatever it's called, so they can do that later. God damn it, I don't know the words. He puts it in there and walks over to the door, the closet, and puts on a shirt and some pants. Not just lazy pants. I'm going downstairs. Do you want anything? No, I will be down there soon. I just need to pull out some few items and make the cleaning machine work. Alright, see you down there. Izuku walks down to the, common area, and when he got there, he sees some few students being around the, common room, and Izuku walks over to the kitchen where he sees his sister Izumi. Yeah, I think I called her Izumi, and Bakugo making some food. Oh hey brother, where's your arm? Izuku looked at his left side of his body and looked at it. I have it right here. No, brother, your arm. But I have it right here. Just waving with his left hand, not understanding what she's trying to say. Sorry about that. Nerd, he's talking about your robot hand. Oh, Zelda is cleaning that up. Yeah, but isn't there a, Izuku showed his shoulder to, Izumi. Oh, it's plugged up? You said? Yeah, it's a cleaning one. It's cleaning out the whole system right now. The whole where the technology goes and everything else, it's right now cleaning it up. Probably takes some few minutes, but it's also a plug so it doesn't get affected. I see. Izuku walked over to the... Sorry about that, my mic just cut out. Izuku walked over to the two of them and looked at what they were making. Some scrambled eggs and some squared bacon. Yeah, and we also got what the fuck does people in Japan eat in the morning? Shit. We also have some cereal boxes in the closet. Can you go get them? Yeah, sure, I can get them. Izuku walked over to the pantry, I think it's called, and walked into it, seeing the cereal boxes on the shelf. He spotted some few, like I said, cereal boxes on the, well, counters and shelves in the closet. No, in the pantry, and took them out one by one and placed it on a table that's in front of him. After getting 5 cereal boxes, like I don't know, he picked them up by one of his hands and walked out to the kitchen area, and walked over to the table where some others were setting up some few glasses and some few plates and whatever they are doing. They're also making some morning Japanese food. I don't know what it is, but now that I'm talking about it, I really want to try it. He walks over. Sorry about that. Izuku walked over to the table and placed one of the boxes down. Kirishima saw him that was already up and said, do you need help with that? No, I'm fine. I've done this 1,000,000 times beforehand. Okay. Just say, Kirishima, I'm fine. Izuku placed one of the boxes placed the boxes on the table pretty fucking easily, not actually needing help. Izuku walks back towards the kitchen and see how long Bakugo and Izumi was with the eggs and carrot bacon and the other kind of food. Do you guys need help? Yeah, can you take over here at the bacon parts? I need to check on some other things. Sure. Izuku walks over and started to, help sear the bacons to perfection. Izuku picked them up and put it into a kind of glass bowl area and put them in. Do we need some, small... sorry. Do we need some small sausages? 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 Do we... fucking hell. Sausage. Do we need small sausage? Sorry. Izumi said, yeah, they're right. Ah, shoot. Bakugo, where the hell are they? Oh, shoot. They're in the freezer, or... Yeah, they're in the freezer. Not freezer. Fucking... Ah, fuck. Fridge. There it is, fridge. I can't speak this week. What the fuck? They're in the fridge. Izuku nodded and walked over to see that the packs, 2 packs of mini sausage was in there. Not actually opened. Ah, shoot. Izuku took the box and walked over to where he used the pan for bacons. Izumi looked over to see if he needs help, but he opens the two packs pretty fucking easily. Oh, you are good with one arm. Izumi, I've lived with one arm for many fucking years. Doing kitchen work with my left is just normal for me now. Without using your right, I can use both hands. I can use both arms normally, so I can just do whatever, right, left, I don't care. Oh. I can't say the fucking word, by the way, it's so hard. I can say it in my head, but panorexic, right? If I say a different fucking word, I am so sorry. But I think it was that. I think I'm gonna delete that. Maybe not. Sorry about that. Izuku put the mini sausage into the pan and started to, cook them a little on the pan. So, it's kind of, we got a little more time than usual. What do you think we're gonna do, in hero class today? I know me and all might criticize all of them for the whole day yesterday. So I think he actually wants us to probably draw a new costume up. Izuku leaned over, probably sent that to him. If I'm correct, I think All Might is Izuku and Izumi's stepdad from Inko. So I think she married All Might. And Izuku knows that because he have met All Might and Toshinori Yagi. Oh shit, yeah, I will explain this later. Sorry. Izuku nodded and pulled out her phone and sent a message towards, Dad Might, as she called it on her phone. The text said, Izuku recommends to make new costumes today in hero class. All Might sent back, I've told your mother what happened yesterday, and she recommended the same thing. And I kind of sent a message towards your father to ask for help with this. Maybe even Princess Zelda for help. She's kind of a tech genius. Izuku looked over to Izumi's phone and said, no, she's not a costume kind of maker. She's a prosthetic kind of maker and items, not costumes. Izumi said what Izuku said with, Izuku said, Zelda is a prosthetic limbs and item maker, not a armor maker. Wait, no, scratch that. Izuku said, yeah, maybe Zelda and Dad can help. I think they're gonna actually visit this week. Oh shit, that's today. Wait, they're gonna visit today? Wait, who is they? Well, Stepmom Abosa, of course. Oh fuck, I need to explain that. If you came from the videos beforehand, you probably don't. But people that just came back after 4 months of not hearing this story, there's this Abosa is not a reincarnation of Abosa from Breath of the Wild. She's just the great descendants of her. She looks like her, but she's still different. Izuku and Izumi also have a stepsister named Freya that is now right now the queen of the Garudas. So yeah, Izuku has two dads, two moms, and a new sister, and two sisters, and I'm in a brother-in-law. Yay! Yeah, Freya, the character Freya, is a Gerudo woman with red hair that goes down to her back. Imagine Freya from Danmachi, but looks more like a Garuda, with her silver hair being red and her nose being a little more pointy like a Garuda, and wearing Garuda clothes. If you can imagine that, that's how she looks. And her husband is Otter, a shorter, is like 5'11", with 5'11", that looks like that. Those two are just different characters from Danmachi. Otter looks like Otter, but a little shorter, like 5'11", kind of high, with not a lot of muscle on him, but still fucking a warrior kind of guy. So that's kind of it. Wait, stepmama Bosa is visiting? Yeah, but I don't know when. That's the problem. No, Freya's not visiting us. She still has a whole city to control. You know that, right? Yeah, I know. Izuku looks back at the small sausage and saw it was there, almost got a little more overcooked, but still pretty good. Oh shoot! He took the pan and put the small sausage into a glass bowl and stopped the heat from the. You know what I mean. After that, after putting it out and letting the pan just cool off for a bit before setting on the water, he took the glass bowl in his left hand and walked over to the table, putting the thing in the middle of the table, with Bakugo sitting down, some other Japanese morning food, with Izumi coming over with scrambled eggs. Everyone was right now almost down there except for Mineta is not here. So everyone except for Tokoyami, Todoroki, and Momo is not down yet. Alright, food is ready. We should probably go and get the others. Yeah. Oh, Zelda? Yes, Izumi? I need to ask you some few things about support items. Can you help with that? Yeah, sure. Okay, Bakugo, who's gonna get who? Both of them said at the same time. Dibs for not getting to the Roki. Rock, paper, scissors, right now. You got it, you damn nerd! Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Fucking damn it! Haha! Paper beeps rock. Go on again to the Roki. I'll get Tokoyami. What about Momo? Oh, we both know where she probably is. I don't get that. Nah, just go get her. Just go get them. What's that supposed? Izuku just walks off and Bakugo just... Come on. Izuku walks up to Tokoyami and got him out of his room when Tokoyami just comes out from darkness with that da-da or a creepy kind of music. That kind of thing. Izuku just said food was ready and Tokoyami just walks down with him. With Bakugo coming back with a kind of angry look, with Momo and Todoroki behind them, with Momo and Todoroki having a little blush on him. Holy shit, I was right? Izuku just said that with a shocked look. Fuck, I need to think about the pairs. Wasn't it Izuku and Zelda? Bakugo and Izumi, Todoroki and Momo. I think it's gonna be the three main stables of relationships. Yeah, continuity error. This is their ship. Alright, I didn't want to see that, but that happened, you fucking jerk. I didn't fucking know they were together. Well, we're not together, we're just friends that... Momo. I'm not lying. You're not helping your cases. Fine. Everyone sits around the table getting their foods and whatever they eat. With Izuku grabbing some bacon bits or bacon. Begone. The fuck did I just do? Izuku grabbed some bacon squares bacon squares from the glass bowl with some few sausage as well, and some scrambled eggs and some toast. Izuku was right now sitting beside Zelda that was helping out Izumi with some few ideas she got from the beatdown yesterday. Izuku just smiled at this and is thinking, well, at least they're getting along. After, the morning preparation and getting ready, eating their food, brushing their teeth, and probably get some few showers in, everyone put on their clothes and walked out of the dorm room, but Izuku and Zelda walks over to the stable where their giant flying birds are. I've forgotten their name. I think they're called Sky. They're the same kind of monster from Skyward Sword. Izuku and Zelda walked over to the barn area where they are having their pets or riding companions, and walked over to a freezer where they got some few fish or glowing fish they like to eat. Izuku grabbed a glove and put it on his left hand. He didn't want his right arm to smell like fish. He grabbed the glove, put it on, and grabbed two fishes for both birds. Here you go, Ruby, and here you go, Amethyst. Izuku threw a fish towards Ruby, catching it in his mouth, with Amethyst doing the same when he does that. Zelda grabbed the bucket of water they have inside and replaced it with clean water for the birds. And some fresh water to you two. Have a lovely day, but we will probably go riding in some couple of hours. Both of them squawk in happiness, and Silda and Isuku walked out of the stable area. And, and walked towards UA High. After getting to class and walked in and got ready for everything else, after the bell rang, Aizawa walked in and, put some papers down. Alright, I got some few information that All Might changed the changed the class times to, get your hero costumes right on track. He pulled out some few papers that All Might wrote. He wrote that some of you hero costume was not, great. Even saying in his unprofessional speaking, one of the costume, mainly Hakakure's, curse word sucked ass. And I don't understand, all the costumes are supposed to be, good. Hakakure, what is your costume? Pair of gloves and boots? Alright, All Might was right this time. Jesus. So, I got informed by All Might he will change the hero class for today as a, costume redesigned. In a few days we will go to a field trip to the USJ Unforeseen Simulation Joint. So get ready for that. Some of your costume will not be ready, so also be ready for that. Hakakure, you will wear your gym uniform to that. Alright then. Isuku walked. No. Fuck. Sorry. Aizawa walked over to, all of their desks and puts down some papers. These are what All Might saw the flaws with the costume, and he will get some help from a, Hylian Smith from Hyrule. Give me some moments. Alright, so I just had to check up on something. Aizawa was walking around the classroom and said the whole thing with the Hylian Smith and everything else. Itsuko looked down at his costume and yeah, it's just the same as in the picture you see on screen. But I'm just gonna show a new picture of Isuku's robot arm. I do like the other one, but I saw a better one. I will link the artist in the description, but I will show you then how the new arm looks. Well, the arm it's actually supposed to look. Alright, the picture's on screen. I will link the artist in the description, where I found the art, by the way. It's how the arm looks like right now. And always have been looking. I like the other one, but I like this one better, and it's actually on the right side of him. Isuku looked at the picture he sees of his costumes and everything else, and All Might did put some compliments in there and sees that it's a good design and everything else, and he can't actually see some problems with them. after Aizawa goes around and puts on the things that was criticized by their outfits and everything else, Hakakure just said, "This costume is not approved." Just one big letters of it. With Momo just saying, "This costume can cause you injuries and everything else." Because that fucking metal thing in her costume is fucking dangerous. And I think a lot of people say it's a dangerous fucking thing she has. I think there's also a lot of other people that got some denied by their costume, like Todoroki and Mineta. Fuck, no, Mineta is not there. I think Ojiro also got a costume is fine overall, but it looks more like a normal karate or martial art outfit without any protection or anything else. That's the only thing that there's also a lot of other things. After that, Aizawa got on with the homeroom and the other teacher got also the other teachers also came in to write what they got and everything else. After that, Isugu just sat there looking out the window and just looked outside. This is gonna be a special day. Izuku looked back to the lesson they have today was math with ectoplasm and just saw how fast he was writing. I hope that Zelda is doing fine in her classes. Meanwhile, with Zelda was sitting at her table drawing up some more upgrades for Izuku's arm parts. Looking at them and seeing what else she can do when Mei Hatsume came up behind her. "What you doing?" "Jesus! Mei!" Yes? Don't do that. And these are my designs. Go away. "Oh, come on, your designs are so cool. I could just think about how many babies I can make. Get away." And this just happens all the time in the support course with Mei Hatsume and Zelda. Back with Izuku. I think she's doing fine. After, all the day went by, and the last lesson of the day was, hero informatics, or, the hero lessons. With All Might rushing into the class with, "I am here to help you with your costumes." Everyone was still happy to see All Might is their teacher, but it's kind of died down. "So, ladies and gentlemen of Class 1A, I must say that your design, your costume, like I said beforehand yesterday, was a little, some of them was terrible, just terrible. Let me just be honest with that. But some in Class 1B also has some few issues." Izuku just looked confused and said, it can't be Hagakure's costume. Can you all stop insulting my costume? Hagakure, it was not even a costume, it was just gloves and boots. I know. One from Class 1B had a cloth as her outfit. Everyone just looked at him with, Wait, with protection? Or anything else? Armor parts? Just cloth. Oh boy. And they will have their lessons in a few hours as well. Well, they had their lesson a few hours ago. Class 1B had... Well, yesterday Class 1A had their classes first, then Class 1B. Now it was the Class 1B first, and then Class 1A. So, young ones, I would like you to, welcome in Hisashi Midoriya. I think Inko took off the Yaki name, and Hisashi has Hisashi Midoriya as his name. I would like you to welcome a friend of mine named Hisashi Midoriya. He's a smith from Hyrule that knows a lot about armor and hero armor. He has studied that beforehand. Hisashi walked in with a smile on his face, and everyone looked surprised of meeting Hisashi Midoriya, Itsuku and Isumi's dad. Wait, why your dad here? Kaminari asked Itsuku and Isumi. Well, he's a smith of Hyrule, and he knows a lot about, armor and weapons. So he can probably help us with some few designs and everything else. That is correct, my son. And hello, my name is Hisashi Midoriya. I am like All Might, and my son here introduced me as a blacksmith of Hyrule. I know about hero costume, soldier outfits, armor pieces, and recommended where armor parts and things should be. Me and All Might is more of the hero costume explainer, and I will show you where the most armor parts should be. But the major technology will be taken up by Power Loader when you need to meet him. This is just going to be a boring lesson for the class. Lesson that's important and boring. Hisashi explained where some armor pieces should always be, and where not should be. I think the back is where some armor pieces should be protecting the spine and everything else, and the neck area as well. He just think about armor pieces. I will explain what costumes would be changed in the future and how a day will look. Everyone took note of Hisashi's recommendation of where the armor pieces should be for, better movement and better protection, and where armor pieces should not be or how they look. Hearing one part, Mina raised her hand. Yes, Mina Ashido? Yes, it's just... You said that a armor piece that looks like a bra for the woman is terrible? Yes. Okay, I know this comes up in a lot of fantasy books and everything else, but it's a terrible fucking idea in real life. Because that in the middle part of the armor piece can make a sword, spear, knives, or anything else just slid up towards your head and actually hitting you. Oh, just a tip. Just a fun thing I'm gonna put in whatever I can put in. After some few moments, Kaminari raised his hand. Wait, so the Achilles heel, as you called it? Yes. Is that necessary to protect? Yes, it is. The Achilles heel, like the myth of the human race of Achilles, is heavily needed to protect because it has a lot of. By the way, I am not a medical professional, so don't take my word. The Achilles heel is near your foot, so it will protect nerves and things that you need to walk on your foot. And it also has I don't know this. And I think it also has a lot of blood ores and everything. Blood vessels, not ores. It also has a lot of blood vessels there, so it needs to be heavily protected. So I will recommend to all of you to put some few armor pieces there and everything else. After everyone nodded to this, Momo raised her hand with a question to All Might. Mr. All Might? Yes, young Momo. It's just my costume needs air to, make items. Is there? I think what you want to go with. Yes, there is a cloth that can make your items that you create from your body go outside your costume, not you to exposed skin. How's that possible? Have you ever heard of DNA cloth? It's a highly technic kind of armor or cloth material that David Shield, my good friend, made a few years ago for me. I had a few incidents with some cloth that couldn't handle my strong power, so he made something out of my DNA that could hold that power. So cloth DNA is a fantastic thing to use. Thank you, All Might. No problem, young Momo. After that conversation, everyone listened to the whole lecture about armor and everything else. And after, half an hour of that, the rest of the time they made All Might gave out papers so all of them could draw up a new costume they wanted to make. After the whole designing their new costumes and everything else, everyone walked out of the class feeling more inspired to make their new hero outfits. But because of Izuku and Izumi actually got not a lot of criticizing, but still got criticized, they didn't have to change a lot, just get some new support items for Izumi, and, for Izuku, it was just, something different. Some protections in his boot he actually forgot to put in, and some protections on his, on his hip area. Near his belt, he kinda forgot to put protection because of the many things he has on the belt. Izumi and Izuku walked down the hallway down to the support course area where Zelda is right now. Trying to upgrade Izuku's items. So, what else have you, done around Japan, brother? Nothing much. Just hanging out with Zelda and seeing her making support item is kind of a heavy thing for me. Izuku smiled at his sister and she just sighed. I mean, you can check out the cool abandoned, mansions. There's abandoned mansions? Yeah. I mean, there is one that can actually be accessed, but it's a weird kind of thing. Me and Bakugo have actually explored a lot of them. Some of them doesn't have stuff, and some of them did, but it was kind of destroyed. but the one we couldn't get into couldn't actually. No broken anything, no open doors. Alright, let me get a picture. Izumi picked out a picture of think of, just a reference, Luigi's Mansion. That kind of look it had. Izumi showed the picture of the mansion, and Izuku noticing a symbol above, the entrance where Izumi and Bakugo were standing out with a disappointing smile. It was 3 triangle in a bigger one, but one of them was red. That's the Triforce. Izumi, where the hell is this mansion? Oh, it's near the outskirts of Musutafu, actually near UA. It's a weird kind of location that give me this eerie vibe. Yeah. Izuku looked back at the picture at the symbol. This shouldn't be possible. This is impossible. After some few minutes, they arrived at the support course and walked in to see Zelda just fixing up Izuku's robot cannon, or arm cannon, and had the others as well just sitting near her. Oh, Izumi, how are you two doing? Oh, we're doing great. We just came back from, redesigning our hero costumes. Oh, really? How did that go? Well, it did good, but there were some few things that we had to, do over, and the others has to redesign their other stuff. And when we walked over here, I kind of talked about what you two have been doing in Japan. Oh, we haven't doing much. Probably played some few games, hanged out a few times. We didn't do much. Yeah, but I told Izuku about some abandoned mansions you guys can go check out. There is this abandoned mansion Izumi mentioned to me. Oh yeah, Izumi pulled out her phone again and showed the picture. Zelda noticing the Triforce as well. That is an interesting mansion. Maybe we should check that out. Yeah, definitely. After talking with Izumi about the support items and everything else, she left them with Izuku and Zelda looking at each other. That is not supposed to happen. Definitely not. What do you think? Izuku looked at the mansion again and at the symbol. I think there's another Ganon loose in the world. What do you think? That's the problem. No one has shown up. So why are we here? That is a question we need to answer in the mansion. And that's it from, this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and the little setup to a thing I have been thinking about for a couple of months now. I know I made some few temples in the depths, but that was just the setups to Link's or Izuku's arm parts, and more history that is set in the depths. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Good morning, goodbye, farewell, see you later, have a wonderful, 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 wonderful time. My blue masks. By the way, like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below.
Bye bye.